Hey everybody, Joe Lowry, what a day. Happy Wednesday out there. That's right, it's hump day. And you know what I like to call it? The week's middle finger. That's right, folks. You know, it's glad to be back. And we did kick things off last night in grand fashion at the new and improved What a Day. As last night we had the man on solely responsible for Sober Warrior movement. And of course, I'm talking about Chad, the Lion Leoncello. Quick story there. I was approached by Chad to join Team Lion and, of course, the Brawl for It All series to help hype, promote, as well as entertain Team Lion and Sober Warrior Nation. And in doing so, we spread a positive message in the fight against addiction. I hope things are working out that way. Things are picking up, as I will be calling several fights in the future. So do stay tuned to that. All right, on to What a Day. And in case you missed it last night, the Major League Baseball All-Star Game was played. The American League did beat the National League 8-6 and set a record with 10 home runs. That's the most for an All-Star game. What I did notice, though, was the highlights and the amount of empty seats there. So no records broken in Washington. All right, on to some NBA basketball news. It was LeBron James first heading over to L.A. and now the All-Star Spurs point guard Kawhi Leonard, who's been traded to the Toronto Raptors. That's right, traded to the Raptors this afternoon. It's been rumored for weeks now that he was coming to an Eastern Conference team. However, we did not know which team. Rumored word coming around to the Celtics, but that was quickly denied. Again, Kawhi Leonard traded to the Toronto Raptors. Some NFL news. Former Jets quarterback Darrelle Revis announced his retirement after 11 years. That's right, the 7-time Pro Bowler was drafted by the Jets in 2007. He had a one-year stint with Tampa Bay as well as our beloved New England Patriots. All right. And tonight is the annual ESPY Awards, broadcasting live from the Microsoft Center in Los Angeles, California. I do know that WWE will be represented by Charlotte Flair. She will be presenting. And last year it was hosted by WWE's own John Cena. And of course he took along the Bella twins. So again, the WWE is in the house at the ESPYs. Well, you gotta love Amazon. They kicked off their annual Amazon Prime Day the other day. And guess what? Their server crashed. I'm sure you guys all heard about that. Causing thousands of people to freak out. That's right. And of course, that did not stop the retail giant as business quickly resumed. Even though Amazon Prime Day is headed, you can still get some deals out there. Some more tech news. Now, you got to hear this one, folks. Google is warning their Android users that the European Union, also known as the EU, is forcing them to unbundle its Chrome and search apps. Now, what this means, the implications will be that none of those services will be free anymore. That's right. So if you have an Android, chances are in the future, you're going to have to pay for every single app, even the free ones that you get now. So no doubt this will upset the Android ecosystem. So please keep an eye on that one. Well, explorers have found the remains of a Russian Imperial Navy ship that sunk 113 years ago. And the kicker? Well, there's rumored to be 130 billions. I said billions of dollars in gold on board. That's right. The warship was sunk during the Russo-Japanese War off the coast of Sea Japan back on May 29, 1905. Numerous reports are suggesting that based on history that there are gold reserves as well as the fleet's money and paychecks and numerous other things on board. Now, the 5,800-ton cruiser was part of a 38 Russian fleet that did sink. That's simply amazing right there. Well, looks like Papa John's founder John Shatner wrote a letter to the board of directors saying it was a mistake for him to have resigned. He goes on to blame the board for his ousting due to lack of profits and some racial comments made, saying no real investigation was done. Also in the letter it says that the board wanted Kanye West to represent Papa John's. So much for better pizza. Well, anyways, Ladies of London star Annabelle Nielsen's family just revealed to People magazine today that the star had passed away this past Monday due to a heart attack. That's right. The Bravo TV personality and British aristocrat died on Monday. She was just 49 years old. And finally, I want to give a shout out to Spring Hill, Florida's own Paul Karras. He posted a reminder on Facebook earlier today that 30 years ago this week, that's right, 30 years ago, we were introduced to John McClane. That's right, the Bruce Willis Die Hard series came to theaters 30 years ago this week. Went on to box office fame, as well as Die Hard 2 and Die Another Day. And I'm just dying sitting here knowing it was just 30 years ago today. Well, thank Paul Karras for that one, folks. Well, that's it for me anyways. I want everybody out there to do a little bit of something for me. I want you to subscribe to my channel. That's right. You go on, everybody. Tell everybody it's free. It is free as long as you have an email address. You go on to youtube.com/Joe Lowry What a Day. There's a little icon up on the upper right-hand side where you can just click on it. Totally free. Looking for new subscribers as always. And I did mention that if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will dedicate a show to announcing every single subscriber that there is. Well, that's it for me, folks. It's glad to be back. Hope everyone has a great, great Wednesday, hump day, the week's middle finger. I'm Joe Lowry. What a day.